so happy to have you guys tuning in on the YouTube channel today. I have my friend with me coming to enjoy a retreat here for 2 weeks. Woohoo, 2 weeks. And this is Tracy. She's going like this because, as you know, we're filming here in Thailand, and she's actually been living in Thailand for some years now. She's a global worker, and she's here to come and do a little bit of detox and gain some knowledge on how to better care for herself. And if you see that shadow, that's the shadow of the fan that I just turned off. And so why we're glowing is because the temperature is about 98 degrees right now. And if I have the fan, you're going to hear woo woo woo. It's going to sound like a helicopter. So let's get right into it today. What we're going to do is we're going to show you, Tracy, I'm going to teach you how to make fresh nut milk. Now you can use all different kinds of nuts. You can use cashews, almonds, walnuts. You can use whatever kind of nut you prefer. I'm actually going to use almonds today to teach you how to do this. I'll have the list of the ingredients on the site, so don't worry about that. We're going to zip right through this, and I'm going to show you how literally you can make your nut milk, raw, healthy, nutrient-dense nut milk, in literally less than 1 minute. All you got to do is get all of your goods ready and then zip them right into the blender, and you are good to go. The nice thing about it, when you're very first starting out on transitioning into wellness and into learning how to get more of a whole foods diet, don't worry about your equipment so much in the beginning. Just go out and buy the stuff that you can afford, and in time, once you realize that, okay, I'm really going to have this become part of my lifestyle, then you can invest in maybe a little bit more expensive things, because they do produce and yield better than some of the cheaper things that we might have out there on the market. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to have her just zip right through this and make herself some nut milk.
Oh man.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to just start out with your water, and you're going to pour your water right into the container, and everything's already pre-measured for you.
Okay, so
just
all
pour
of it.
Every bit of it. And pour them right in. Then I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon. I like to add cinnamon. You don't have to add it, or you can have it. It's up to you. So we're going to put a little.
Okay.
Awesome. A little bit of vanilla essence. Oh,
nice.
a couple of pitted dates. Presto, presto. Then what we're going to do is we're simply going to milk. We're going to actually not milk a cow, but we're actually going to milk a bag. So you can use you can even use a t-shirt. You don't have to go out necessarily and get a cheesecloth. You can use a cheesecloth, you can use a t-shirt, something that would strain. Here in Thailand, they actually have tea bag strainers. So we're going to use a tea bag strainer, okay, for our milking. So I'm going to let you just get started, and you're just going to pour this in here, a little bit at a time.
Should I take the lid off? Okay.
And then just start. You want to hold this.
Okay.
And see, she's a newbie, so I do this blindfold, but this takes a minute to learn. Fill it up about 3/4 of the way full, and you want to have the bag out of the thing, and then stop there. Very good. You set this down, and then you're just going to start squeezing the udder. Now you see why we go about 3/4, because it'll foam at the top. So you just start giving it a gentle squeeze. Now look at all of this coming out. You see how this is literally just bleeding. It's just dripping and bleeding all that wonderful, wonderful nut milk. Always have a towel ready. Okay, I'm going to let you go ahead and have at it. So we just learned how to make our wonderful almond milk, and now what we're going to do is we are going to take this extra that I had just mentioned a moment ago. We're going to take this extra fiber, the almonds, and we're going to make key lime nibbles. Oh, these are the bomb. They are so yummy. So what we're going to do is, because this is a bit moist, I'm going to use a little bit of oats. Now, I normally don't use them, but for this particular recipe, I am going to use them today, just to help absorb some of the moisture in the ball itself. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to mix these all together. It's so easy. So the first thing that we want to do is in our food processor. Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money in the beginning. Get yourself a kind of an inexpensive food processor and see if you're going to start moving into a wellness lifestyle. And if you do, then you can purchase a more expensive one. Living here in Thailand, this literally in US dollars, this costed me about $15. That's all. What we're going to do is we're going to take, first of all, we're going to zest our lime. So I'm going to let you just take this in on the smaller grape. On the smaller grape, she's just going to zest this lime. Okay, so just give it a scrub all the way around.
This is the first time.
She's a newbie. Oh my gosh, it smells so refreshing. You've got to try this, and make sure you guys put some comments in the comment section if you guys go and try this, and let me know how you enjoy your key lime nibbles.
This feels like a workout a little bit.
She's got this, I told you she's working out. She's got that strong arm.
Okay, what do you think?
Okay, let's take a look.
Okay.
I think she did a really good job. I would say that's pretty good. Okay, then we're just going to put that in the food processor. I'll show you how much this yields. Give us quite a bit of zest. Oh, this is so good. And it smells so refreshing. Look at this. That gives us about 2 tablespoons full of zest. So we're going to just put that into the bottom of our food processor, along with the pitted dates.
Okay, let's do it.
Good. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this lime in half. So I'm going to let you cut that lime in half.
Okay.
And you're going to pour the juice right, squeeze that juice right inside the food processor.
Okay.
Give it a squeeze. Very good.
What about the seeds?
Nope, you don't want to put the seeds in there. So
Okay.
watch, if you have one that has seeds, make sure you get them out. It doesn't look like we have seeds in this one, so that's good. Okay.
Okay. This one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she really loves key lime, so we're going to make it really
Yes.
tart.
Good.
Okay, excellent. Then from there, we're going to go ahead and put the lid on the food processor. Find that groove. Okay, we're going to take a look.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like it's pretty well processed. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take the rest out with our hands. Yes, you can use a spoon, but if your hands are thoroughly washed and it's really for your own personal consumption, just put a little bit of love in it. Okay, and then I'm going to let you just start to mix that all together.
With my
And
hands?
just with your hands.
Okay,
They're
my
washed.
clean
I
hands.
washed her. And just make it into a nice
Okay.
mixture, nice blended. Num num num. Okay, so she has made this into one big dough ball, if you will. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to take, I always say like a kind of like a tablespoon pinch, and we're going to just roll these into balls. So let's
Okay.
give this a try. So like a pinch, and then just roll these into balls. You can make them a little smaller if you want to, depending on, it really depends on your own personal preference. And you're going to make them a ball maybe like this or maybe a little smaller. Yeah, ours are pretty much the same.
Yay.
Then from there, we're going to roll them in desiccated coconut. Desiccated coconut. And then it'll look just like this. And then we will have at it. Then let's go ahead and just roll those out. And you can make anywhere from, oh my goodness, this was a cup of almonds. This is probably going to make about, oh my goodness, at least a dozen, if not 18 or more key lime nibble balls. So these are really, really good. And then you either refrigerate them I prefer to freeze them so that they're nice and consistent. Then I'll take them out maybe 5 minutes before I'm going to consume them. And I tell you right now, you will never be able to just eat one. So again, now you have it. You have seen how we can make something lovely out of almonds. You can make almond milk. You can make key lime nibbles so that you're not wasting anything and you're getting things made in advance for you to stay on eating well and living a healthy, well-intended life, right? So make sure, again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, click like, and like I always say, leave nice comments. We
Yeah,
can be
please.
nice. Just be nice. It makes life go well. Anyway, check out our next YouTube channel that we'll have on in just a couple weeks' time. See ya.
Bye.